Hi, my name's Gary Boyes, career coach and headhunter. Today I just wanted to have a discussion about dyslexia. It's something that's dear to my heart because I am dyslexic, and I just really wanted to spend this couple of minutes to talk about dyslexia and the gifts of it and why dyslexia is so amazing. Like a lot of dyslexic people, I grew up happy but was a bit of a joker. I went to school, I turned up on time, I was the model little student, but I always wanted to finish the exams quickly, or I just scanned things and make mistakes and just ended up being a bit of a, didn't fit in. I remember my English teacher one day telling me that my English language was appalling, my handwriting was appalling, and no way would I ever pass an O-level in English. And I felt I was in like the bottom classes, you know, the ones with the supply teachers. That was me. But I was happy. I kind of like was oblivious really, because my school didn't give any special attention at the time to dyslexic people or even spot it. But lucky for me, my school had drama, and I just found a home in drama. I mean, I just remember being on stage, I could sing, I was in the choir. I found a home in drama, and I wanted to excel in it. I wanted to be the best in it, and I wanted to be brilliant at it. I was very competitive in the space that I was good at, and that was drama and acting. Voice broke, and then sadly, you know, I'd left school with no O-levels, other than a distinction in drama. I went to work at McDonald's and had a good time in McDonald's, enjoyed that. And then one day I just walked past the job centre at the time, and a particular company was looking for someone who could speak on the phone. I thought, I can do that. I'm a DJ, I'm an entertainer. I can speak on the phone. That sounds like a skill I'm good at. So I then applied for it, and I wanted to tell the moral of this story because it's kind of like I want to give some hope and to dyslexic people, and the fact that I failed the written exam, and then two guys interviewed me. One is a lifetime friend, and he said to me, "What do you want to do when you in the next 3 years?" And I remember saying to him, "I want your job." And the other guy said, "Well, what do you want to do when you got his job?" And I said, "Well, I want your job." And I look back now because that started my career. I stayed in that company for 20 years. They put me into customer service, then into telesales, and then I spent a whole life in sales, learning and developing and being nurtured. And sales was also a home for me because it was all about interactive, people by people first. It was all about the customer is king. It was all about using those skills that I've got through that entertainment side, that then got me to do a 20-year career. There's a great book called The Gift of Dyslexia, which I will also send you a link to. And the reason why that helped me was it's a book that just even though it took me a few times, I put it down a few times. And it's in big writing, and it's got graphs in it as well, and pictures, which dyslexic people like. I just learned about dyslexia. I learned that we scan things. You know, we're really creative. The challenge with dyslexic people is there are things we're not just that good at, and we have to really work hard at. Like sending an email is really tough. We have to take our time. We have to use Microsoft Outlook spell check. But there are tools there to help us along. So you can have a career, you can do brilliantly at anything, but don't try and do everything, I would say to a dyslexic person. You know, don't try and be brilliant at everything. Master something and master it better than anyone else. So I've got to go because the train's coming, but I just wanted to say dyslexic people have a gift, and I want anyone who's watching this video that's dyslexic to feel some form of inspiration that you can make it, you can have a great career, you're not stupid, you're not thick, you're so talented that it worries other people, okay? So, is it a condition of the brain? Yes, it is. You know, you learn that. Are there things you're brilliant at? Yes, and you excel at them. And are there things that you're not so good at? Yeah, that's true as well, you know. So once you know you've got dyslexia, understand the strengths of dyslexia and master them, and work out the challenges of dyslexia, and don't try and do too many things at once, would be my advice. So that's my soundbite for today on dyslexia, and I'm off to get a train. So please read that book, Gift of Dyslexia. I'm going to put a link under this YouTube video, and yeah, it's a gift. Enjoy it and embrace it. And if you ever want any information about dyslexia, please get in touch with me. It is a gift, and I want you to remember that. God bless, thank you, and this was my little video on dyslexia.